Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So you can either watch here or on the screen. But I'm going to show you what you need to do. So this is the place in which your cake is right now. You're going to take pieces of the wax paper out of the box and you're going to cut them into quarters. So what we want to do is we want to take this wax paper and we're going to place it underneath your cake. You don't want to put your piece of paper on top of it because you're going to be pulling this out. Okay, so you just want to put things underneath so it's totally so the cake, you do not see the aluminum sheet, because we want to keep this, it's going to get really messy. So when it's all finished, we're going to take it and remove this, and then we're going to add our shell border to it. So that's why we're doing this right now. Okay, so you're going to continue until all of the aluminum foil is covered. Okay, so once we have that on there, there's a couple of things. I showed you on the teddy bear. I showed you on the teddy bear picture at home the things that we're going to make smooth. So we're going to start with the pads of his feet. Now I have a bunch of different colors of brown, and so I've decided to use the very light color of brown for the pads of his feet. So what you're going to do is I chose to use a pointed tip. The pointed tip one. Now you're going to try and make this as close to a circle as possible. Again, you're going to be outlining it so it will be okay later. Even if you get it a little bigger than what you wanted to outline it, it will still work. So we're going to take this and make our circular pad. Now, one of the cool things about this frosting is it's filled with fat, right? So we have shortening and butter in here. So we're going to take a cup of hot water and you're going to basically heat up your spatula. Then you're going to take it and you're going to smooth out the pad you just made, because what this hot water will do, the heat of the spatula will melt the fat. So now you have a very smooth surface. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. So if you have pads of feet, if you have beaks, if you have noses, if you have eyes, all of the stuff on your paper that is flat, whether you're using the same colors or not, that doesn't matter, but you want to make sure that if it's flattened that you do it before you have begun to outline anything. Some of you guys will have a background that has a lot of smoothing out. Some of the, like I know the Tweety Bird and some of those other things, you'll be doing all the sides and everything around the Tweety Bird cake. It has extra flat area. All that is going to be smoothed out. So, again, you're going to heat up your turner. Now, if you need to, or your decorating spatula, if you need to change the water, then I'll go ahead and do that. So, the pad on the left, the one I just made, is much larger, so I'm going to try and make this one a little bigger as well. Okay, so again, this part does take time, especially if you have a large area that is to be smooth. This will take you a good portion of your time. So, again, you're going to smooth it. Okay, so once you have all the smoothing, obviously I have the pads of the hand, I had the heart, I have the nose. I was going to do the nose in a little different color brown. So again, if you can't see where the nose or a piece is supposed to be on your cake, you can go ahead and look at the picture. And again, you don't have to make things the exact same color, the exact same way that they've done it, but you want it to, I mean, this is the bear pan, so we'd like when it's finished to somewhat look like a bear. Unless you're totally changing it from a bear pan to something else. So, Okay, so then I'm going to take my number 3 tip, and this is when you do outlining. So once all of the smooth parts, like I would have done the ears, I would have done the heart, I would have done the pads on the hands, then you're going to take, you can take a picture, and it'll show you. Yeah. So then I'm going to take the, your frosting, and I'm going to outline the pad.
Hey, Joey. Joey, what's up, Joey?
Okay, you're going to do the same thing on the other one. Now, this is something that you should probably look at your picture for, because you are going to have to determine, or get out your pan, because you may not be able to see all the lines once your cake has been baked. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing up here for the nose.
Good thing we had all that practice. That was hamster again.
Okay. Can you please be quiet? And then you're going to need to do the mouth. Okay, you don't want to go over it so it has 2 levels. You want to kind of make sure that when you're doing this, it's all one level. So then what I would do is then you're going to go through and you're going to outline your arms, and you can go all the way down. Oops. You can either take it off with a toothpick, because this keeps taking it off. Or you can start again. Okay, so then I'm going to go around the head. So you're going to do all of your outlining before you start your stars. Okay, so you have to outline the entire cake and then do your stars. When you do your stars, you want to start in the middle of your cake, right? You want to go from the middle outward. Why is that? Right, because your hand, you're going to be using your hand here. So we're going to now take this, we're going to finish outlining. Okay.
Are we doing this all today?
I don't know that you will get to it today, but you can certainly try.
We're still working on it.
I mean, I want you to make sure all your colors are done, and then if you get to this point today, that's great. Okay? So then you're going to do the outline, and then you can start your stars. Does anybody have any questions on this? Yep. No. Eyes are also flat. Okay, so you're going to do the eyes and then put the black on top.